Hello boys and girls, welcome back to Marty's Funko collection. Today's video is going to be a little different. We only have net somewhat one box to unbox, but we will also have a brief discussion about newbies or beginners into the Funko realm. Cool, so before we unbox this one Funko that's come through this week, I just wanted to touch briefly on a subject a lot of people have been asking me about. I mentor quite a few Facebook groups globally, well, obviously in the Funko realm. And one of the most common questions I get, especially from folks who want to be mentored, is what Funko Pops should I collect? Now that's a very brief question and can have multitudes of different answers. But I think for the benefit of most of you newbies out there and the guys getting into the game, if you're going to collect Funko Pops, I think the first rule you should make for yourself is collect the stuff you love. Now you get two types of collectors. You get collectors who collect for the passion of the game, to grow their collection on all the things that they love. Now we know that Funko license a crap load of different products, so there's something for everyone. But there are also the other collectors who buy to resell either now or down the line, and you'll have your typical guys that will buy something that's exclusive and do a quick flip on eBay or Mercari, places like that. But I just want to emphasize one thing. If you're going to go into Funko collecting, start with something you really love. Now you've got to understand, if for example you're a Jokers collector, you'll find, for example, there are tons of them out there. So you can restrict yourself to collecting keychains only. You can collect daubs, you can collect Funko, 4 inches, things like that. I try and narrow my collection down to 4-inch pops. For certain collections, I will then go for the ride versions or the 8 inches and so on. But I think it's important to focus on something you really love. Now you get folks out there who collect small collections, some things that are very close to their hearts. If you're in your sort of 40s, 50s and you're a collector, you'll probably find you collect things around the 80s genres, 90s era. But again, there are thousands and thousands of Funko Pops out there. A lot of them worth pretty much next to nothing, a lot of them worth an absolute fortune. So be very careful if you want to do a complete collection. Check out the Funko app, check out PPG, places like that, to get an idea of what Funko Pops are actually available for something that you collect. So as an idea, I collect, I've got the complete series of Pennywise Funkos, but I restrict those to the 4-inch, the movie moments and so on, as well as the 10-inch. I don't dive into the keychains, I don't dive into daubs, sodas, nothing like that. The problem with that though is that your collection just gets, a little uncontrollable and massively big. So if you have space restrictions, maybe focus on higher end Funkos where you can, display them nicely there. But yes, as most of you guys know, I am known now as Marty Chase Wright. So for example, I decided about 2 to 3 years ago to focus on collecting chases. And yeah, I can say categorically in just the 4 inches, I think there are over 600 available worldwide. The problem with chases for me though is that you can get into some serious money. There are chases that are over 100,000 Rand for one pop. So chances of me ever buying them are probably slim to none. But I do really enjoy the chase. It's a really cool, sort of collectible thing for me. And the reason what makes it a bit more of a challenge, so to speak, is that there are 1 in 6 in most cases chase pops available. In the more rarer pop days, there were 1 in 36, sometimes 1 in 72. So for me, the collection of chases has become quite cool. I've got a lot of the more, easy accessible ones, and I do have a ton of hard to finds. So when it does come to buying the hard to finds, I predominantly make sure that they're mint or near mint as possible. So for example, you guys would have noticed one of my more recent grails that came in, the Spider-Man Glow. This one is one of the hardest Funkos to find in good nick. So back in the day, these were not really treated as collectible Funkos when they released. So a lot of them did get sort of shelf damage, etc. This one, if I were to personally grade it, I would probably give it a good 9 out of 10, possibly an 8.5. It does have a slight little kink here in the corner, but other than that, meticulously good looking pop. So for guys out there who want to start collecting, I would first of all say be prepared and check before you start collecting how many pops are out there in the range that you're looking at, because it can become quite an expensive feat. Based in South Africa, we don't have access to a hell of a lot. So most of the stuff you might find you'll be importing or having guys import for you. So you can pay 3-4 times the price of a common pop there. But again, like I say, this is a fun game. Buy the stuff you love. Don't for 1 second think that you're limited to having to only buy the expensive Funkos. There are a lot of really cool Funkos out there at commons prices. So yes, and any of you guys out there who need any advice, please join the South African Waffles group, join the pop groups on South African Facebook channels. There are a couple of us out there that are mentors. We'll gladly assist you guys in different information. A lot of us are also there for comparisons of fake pops. If you're worried that you might be buying a fake, pop us a question there, we can always sort you out. And if you find yourself out there really struggling to find something, a niche you want to go into, pop a question in the comments below. I'll be only too happy to help you guys out. So let's get cracking on the unboxing. I know it's only one box, so this is not going to be a fantastically long video. However, we will also be running the draw just now. As far as the draw goes, I have done the draw online. I set up on a sort of random name picker, so I will run that just now for you guys to have a look at. But what's come through is a very cool Funko Pop from Kingdom Hearts to be exact. I've never actually played the game Kingdom Hearts. I do know a little bit about the history behind it. So you do have a lot of characters in the game like Riku, Kairi, I think Sora, the main character. Now, I don't know too much about how the game works, but I do know that it's a crossover between, I think, Final Fantasy and Disney characters and things. There's Goofy in there and all sorts of weird things. Mickey Mouse too. But this particular pop, as far as I know, Sora, the main character, when she changes into the Heartless, and I don't know what it all means, she changes into that character. So yeah, that's about as much as I know. But again, it's a Funko chase, it's a glow chase, and the eyes do light up, which is quite cool. So of course, for my collection, a glow chase is the right route to go. And without any further ado, I'm going to run some music now with the draw for the Gunther common and chase. So this draw was started last week in last week's video. And what I've done is basically I asked you guys if you have anyone new join the channel, just to ask them to tag your name. So you will see in the draw coming up that I think Jessica Sally's got 2 entries into the draw. Jordan or Jordan, I think she's got a few extras, but and then Colin, I think, as well. So you'll find that there's a few names just replicated. So you guys did get extra entries into the draw. So now we're going to roll over to 1 times screen recording of the said draw. And there you go, ladies and gents. Congratulations to Clint O'Moore. Sounds like an Irish surname, so someone's got the luck of the Irish. These will be sent off to you as soon as you make contact with me. I'll post them, I'll postnet them, I'll do whatever it is you need. If you're local, I might even be able to drop them off for you. Big congratulations. All you guys subscribed wise who I have access to have made it into the draw. Remember, please, if you want to take part in the subscription draws, you have to make sure your subscription is shown public. I, even as the YouTube channel owner, cannot access if you've privately listed your subscriptions. So if you are a member and you didn't see your name, chances are you need to change your privacy settings to public. Then we can do some gift draws going down the line. I got lots of Funkos we still got to give away. There's a Patrick Bateman common and chase that we can do coming up in the next couple of weeks. There's a Princess Leia. There's the Penguin Snowman. We've got Ghost and we've got an Ant-Man chase. We've got lots of Funkos to give away. Get your friends subscribing. But again, congratulations, Clint. This is yours. These are epic. They are very cool Funko Pops from the new series of Friends. The chase and the Gunther, probably a round about $1,000 value for both. So well done, man. And until next week, guys, keep your eyes peeled. I have got an epic reveal on the way. Thanks to my good friend in China, we've got something cool coming. I just don't know when, but you stay tuned. Much love to you all. Thanks again for watching, folks. Please hit the bell icon, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. I don't care where you live in the world. The bigger this database gets, then I can start doing Funko draws and shipping the stuff internationally. That's going to be really cool. If you stay over in America or in the UK and you're watching this, yes, I'm talking about all you oaks that know me, send your friends the link. Get them to subscribe. Please. This will only continue with all your love. So you guys have a good weekend. Have a smashing one. Stay safe. Adios. Bye. Cheers.